Bitcoin and stocks tumble as U.S. GDP growth disappoints and importers front-run tariffs. It's Wednesday, April 30th, 2025. I'm Christine Lee. This is CoinDesk Daily. Bitcoin reversing gains and stocks sliding Wednesday as stagflationary U.S. economic data showed slower than expected GDP growth coupled with persistent inflation. First quarter GDP contracted by 0.3% against expectations of a 0.2% growth, driven by a surge in imports as companies try to get ahead of U.S. tariffs. The ADP employment report showed only 62,000 private sector jobs added in April, far below the 108,000 forecast and the weakest since July of 2024. Inflation pressures mounted as the core PCE price index rose 3.5%, exceeding estimates of 3.1%. Crypto-related stocks, including Coinbase and MicroStrategy, also saw significant declines amid broader market unease. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has delayed its decisions on spot exchange-traded funds for XRP and Dogecoin, pushing final rulings to at least June. Bloomberg analysts predicted the delays, noting that final deadlines for most crypto ETF filings are likely in October or later. They also raised approval odds to 90% on ETFs for a crypto index, Litecoin and Solana. The analysts also estimated high probabilities for Dogecoin at 80% and XRP at 85%. The Bank of Italy warning that U.S. President Donald Trump's push to embrace cryptocurrencies could pose systemic risks to global financial stability if the sector gains significant influence without adequate oversight. In their April financial stability report, the central bank highlighted concerns over the intertwining of crypto assets with traditional financial institutions, potentially amplifying volatility. The Bank of Italy warning that U.S. President Donald Trump's push to embrace cryptocurrencies could pose systemic risks to global financial stability if the sector gains significant influence without adequate oversight. Consensus 2025, the most influential event in crypto, is happening May 14th to the 16th. You don't want to miss it. Sign up at consensus.coindesk.com.